Get Booked Inc. proudly presents Non-Typical Nation.
A great, big, beautiful, well-furred Saskatchewan black bear.
Yes, just dropped him. He just came ripping out and I dropped him.
At that, absolutely stunning.
But look at the color on this fish. Just stunning. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I cannot believe this, you guys. Oh, that was a wild, wild experience.
Okay, guys, welcome back to another brand new Non-Typical Nation podcast. I'm absolutely thrilled to be doing this one this week. I have the folks from Get Booked Inc. We partnered with them a few months back, met them at the Edmonton Boat and Sportsman Show, and I can't wait to share them with you guys and allow them to give you guys a bit of the history and just share what Get Booked Inc. is all about. Now, Jillian, Terrence, thank you so much for doing this with me today, and welcome to the podcast.
Yeah, thanks for having us.
Yeah, thanks. Appreciate it.
Awesome. So we met this past spring at the Edmonton Boat and Sportsman Show, which is hands down, Canada's best hunting, fishing, boating, outdoor show. And you just never know who you'll meet. I go into these trade shows hoping to meet a few people, get some connections. And this is one that really came out of nowhere. I think you guys came to our booth, chatted with us, and then I got your email, your phone number, and we followed back up. I just seen so much potential in your business. What is Get Booked Inc.? How can hunters, fishermen, and other folks in the outdoor industry use your services?
Yeah, so Get Booked Inc. is an online marketplace for service-based businesses. So, everything from your exciting hunting and fishing adventures to kind of your everyday needs. Yeah. We try to make it easy for you to put your services up online and easy for the customers to book. It allows the customers to see, what's available at what time and the price, and everything is going to online booking now, right? So it's
a place, people can go to find, their next adventure, or somebody can be in there booking, a massage and see a different service like hunting and fishing and think, oh, that'd be great for my husband or my dad, or, something like that. So.
Exactly. And that's where I've seen so much potential in your business. There's been several evenings where I'm up a little later on the computer and I'm like, you know what, I want to look into, my next hunting trip. And then you start Googling different outfitters, or you go on these different sites where you can book, and just making it simple for folks and getting these outfitting businesses, maybe newer businesses, fishing businesses, out exposed to more people, and just the simplicity of booking online at one place. I just seen so much potential with the product that you guys have. I thought it was something that I really wanted to work with you guys on. You guys, you're outdoorsmen yourself. I know you guys just got back from a fishing trip in BC. How did that go? You guys love hunting and fishing yourselves, so I think that's super cool that you guys kind of have those roots. Now, Get Booked Inc. isn't just about hunting and fishing, but that's what we're going to talk about today, because that's what we love. So why don't you share your guys' kind of history in fishing, hunting, and how that kind of impacts your family?
Yeah, so we've been fishing and hunting forever, basically. Before we even met each other, kind of thing. And about, would it be 14 years ago?
I think
13 years ago, we started heading to the West Coast. So we hook up to the boat and head out there, and we do it kind of all of ourselves. That's kind of just our adventure, right? So
take the
kids, yeah.
Yeah, spend 5 or 6 days on the water in the boat, and it was awesome. This time we got tons of fish, halibut, salmon, crab. We caught an octopus. Slept on the boat for 5 nights, and we saw orca whales and humpbacks, and it was just super cool.
We're pretty lucky to be able to do that kind of thing, right? And that's pretty fortunate. So, but you know what, for those that, can only do it once in a while, spot like Get Booked Inc. would be great to find your next adventure like that if that's something you ever want to try.
And lots of these, hunting, fishing guides, they're harder to find, even me trying to track them down. Like, we want this to be a place where people can go and find all these businesses that are, you know, smaller, or, you know, some people don't do as much advertising. So this is a good spot that everyone could go to find all these, you know, outfitters and guides.
Yeah, without a doubt, you know, and we work with a lot of newer outfits, a lot of folks who just want to get some exposure. So we work with them to advertise them on TV, online, and social media. And again, you know, I just seen, if we can get some of these folks on your platform, that's just more eyeballs on their services. And, you know, let's be honest, there are hundreds of hunting, fishing, and outfitting businesses here in Alberta alone. There are a ton of them. So everyone's kind of fighting to get those jobs and get their hunts booked and fishing trips booked. So, you know, Get Booked Inc. That is a great opportunity, and it's totally free to get their services on your platform. Why don't you guys just kind of go over the benefits of working with you guys, getting their businesses on Get Booked Inc., and just the simplicity of doing it?
Yeah, so you can do it to, you know, look for extra bookings, that kind of stuff, or we can fully integrate and run your whole schedule as well. It's capable for both.
We do our social media, like online advertising as well. So it's really a good way to spread the word, you know, more so than just by yourself. It is designed so you can log in and set up your business by yourself, set up your services and everything. But we've also been meeting with people and helping them with that as well, if it's something that they struggle with. So it's easy enough too. If you have more than one booking platform, you're able to go in and block off your other bookings very easily. So yeah, I mean, you could ideally use this as your everyday booking tool, so you don't have to, you know, be on the phone and collect all those messages and phone calls, or you can just, you know, sit on the platform for free and see if you do get bookings.
The other thing too is, like, you don't have to be a computer programmer or anything like that to do this. We got young people on this. We got older people that, you know, aren't very tech friendly, that kind of thing. Very easy for us to help them along.
Yeah, there's tutorial videos within the website, like in the, you know, once you log in as a business in your dashboard, there's all templated videos that walk you through the setup process. So it is very user friendly.
The fact that you guys are willing to help anyone who wants to get on board is pretty special. You know, when you're working with some of these larger corporations, you're kind of left high and dry, where if they work with you guys, you can help them get all set up if they really are having issues. And it's, again, totally free, the services. So how do you guys get paid, or how is it worth your while to have this, you know, this product? Yeah,
so once a service is booked, we have a 5% commission schedule that we use. So it doesn't matter if it's, you know, one booking or 20 bookings, it's the 5%.
A contract to sign, there's no monthly fees, there's no sign-up fees. You don't pay a cent in fees until you get a booking. So that's the nice thing about it.
Yeah, so you guys have a ton of services on there already right now. Are there any success stories or anything special, or any kind of quirky stories you can tell us that you've learned over the last few months since you launched this? Yeah,
there's a few, I guess. I mean, success stories. One we're getting a lot of sales through right now would be Wicked Water Sports in Cold Lake here. We're seeing bookings through them through, you know, all of Alberta, Saskatchewan, BC, and even one down to Los Angeles. So to me, that's really good to hear. You know, it's people are seeing our advertising. People are, you know, following up on booking and planning their Lakeland vacation, because that's where most of the services are booked now. Yeah, so we're getting seen. So it's pretty exciting.
Yeah, lots of sauna rentals as well. Like I know Dark Barrel Saunas, like they're on our platform, and they were really struggling finding a booking platform that would work for them, because they had really complicated, complex services with days and times and stuff and mileage and everything. And yeah, our site worked great with them, so they are really happy with the site.
That's pretty cool. So how did you get into this, or how did you get the idea of launching an online booking agency? Where did it start?
I guess every idea starts with a problem. We have 4 kids, so lots of different activities going on at the same time, that kind of thing. My daughter was riding at a local riding arena up here, riding horses, and we had a hard time trying to get that schedule to meet, because it was a schedule we couldn't see. It was kind of on somebody's notebook kind of thing, right? So by the time we got around to to get that figured out. Sometimes we missed them appointments, and was tough to make everything line up. So I thought, hey, you know what? I'll go and try to find a solution, and I'll present it to them. Like, hey, let's make this easier for you, so it's easier for me, kind of thing, right? And after a couple of days of searching around, I really couldn't find nothing to help them. So a few days, maybe a week later, kind of wake up in the middle of the night and, hey, I'm going to do this. I'm going to follow up. I'm going to build this. I'm going to build on this idea, and we're going to try it. So it took us a couple of years to get the product out, to get it to where we liked it. Earlier I said you don't have to be a computer programmer. I'm not a computer programmer either. I'm actually a millwright by trade, and so it's made so that guys like me can get their stuff on there and do their services, and you don't got to be a tech wizard. So we did use a tech wizard to get it built, but
without a doubt. Well, and it's you guys are relatively new in this. When did the app launch, or when did the webpage launch?
Our official launch was in January of this year. So so since then we're pretty excited about the following we have already and the amount of bookings that are coming through. So
without a doubt. And so you're 8 months in, and I got to say, we just came back from a trip in BC, and we were just trying to find things to do each day. And it's not easy. You're in a community, so you Google the community, you try and find what comes up. You kind of try and see if the fishing trip you want to book or the excursion you want to go on has bookings. You got to call them, you got to email them, you got to wait for a reply. It's messy and it's complicated when you're trying to plan something, in a different area. But if we can just get more businesses on Get Booked Inc., it's going to make everything so much simpler. Your region right now, you guys already have quite a few businesses on. So for example, if I'm going to vacation there or spend a few days there, I can see everything that's available. I can see when there's, days and time slots available. It makes things super, super simple. And then again, it gets these businesses out in front of people who want to book, whether that be, a fishing adventure or a boat rental or a sauna rental, whatever it is. It gives options for people who want to, spend their money and spend some time. So yeah, there's just so much potential here. And that's why I'm just thrilled that we could partner with you guys.
Yeah, you bet. There's salmon fishing on the island.
Whale watching on.
Yeah, whale watching, sturgeon fishing in BC, lake trout fishing up on Lake Athabasca. So yeah, we're starting. We definitely would love a lot more on there for sure. I know
we have the waterfowl hunt too. And
the waterfowl hunt, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, there's certainly a few on there, but I mean, the more the merrier, and I mean, the more more businesses that we have on too, the more bookings everyone's going to get as well. So
exactly.
One thing I think that we see too is like when we're trying to say look up these outfitters and guides to connect with. Some guys use a website. Some people are using Instagram. Some only use Facebook, and so it's kind of a mix up of trying to figure out who's where and what, and then you can never ever see what's available kind of thing, right, until you reach out directly to them. So
well, that's it. It's messy. It's messy when you're trying to find something, and we kind of struggled too, right, because we wanted to book a fishing trip. So you message a guy, you wait for him to get back to you. By then you're already a day into your trip, or then you want to go on some sort of excursion and you got to Google it. It's just it's tricky. So yeah, it's just a win-win for these businesses to get on board with you guys.
On hunting, fishing side of things, we're getting new businesses into us daily right now. So we're actually pretty full trying to keep up with this, which is an awesome problem to have. Yeah, so it's a little different dynamic than us chasing people versus them bringing them to us kind of thing, right?
Yeah, that's fantastic. That's great. Super cool. So you guys did the Edmonton Boat and Trade Show last year. That was kind of, was that the first trade show you guys did, getting the brand out there?
Yeah,
Nice.
It was. We wanted to feel it out and see how it worked out, and it went really well. So. Yeah,
you betcha. And so you guys are based out of Alberta here. So has that been where most of your focus has been since you launched it? Or are you guys reaching out into some other provinces and countries?
Most of our focus has been in Alberta for sure. Like we wanted to start in our local community, get it right? Like when you put a new product out too, there's probably going to be a few little hiccups along the way kind of thing, right? And there was a couple, super small, easy to fix. We wanted to do it kind of with people we know and get through that part of stuff before we were, get all these people on board and then have something that didn't work right? So
Yeah.
really want to make sure our quality is high. And then our customer service is high too, right? Like we want to make sure we're there for the right people. So we want to grow at, the right pace as well.
So yeah, Alberta right now, but I think it's good, if we have a good base here in Alberta, and then we can expand as we grow and with time.
Like we do have a couple businesses in Saskatchewan and BC on as well. And we'll take businesses anywhere in Canada if you're ready, for sure. Right. Just when we're talking our marketing focus, we're just trying to do like one chunk at a time and not take on too big a bite.
Awesome. Well, like you said, customer service, right? If anyone needs a hand with anything, they can send you guys an email, give you guys a call, and you guys are there to help them. So that's pretty spectacular that you guys do that. Super, super cool, guys. And the fact that you're Alberta based is just a huge bonus for us. We love supporting Canadian and local companies. So fantastic. Now, businesses, what's the best way for them to get in touch with you guys?
We try to make that easy too. So on our website, you can go click contact us, and that'll get a message right to us. Or you can email or call us directly. So I'm, Terrence at getbooked.inc. Getbookedinc.ca.
Sweet.
Yeah, and I'm Jillian at getbookedinc.ca. And yeah.
Awesome. So super, super simple, guys. Now let's talk hunting and fishing. Do you guys have any hunting plans coming up this upcoming season?
I think so. I think probably we got a elk hunt, I guess, up Peace River up that way kind of thing. We usually try to go every year.
Trying to decide if we want to make it a family affair this time or make the kids go to school. So we'll see.
Trying to bribe the kids to good grades if they want to come with us kind of thing.
Right on. That's awesome. So you got two older boys, and I think they're at the age where they can start hauling meat out themselves, eh?
Yeah, put the backpack on. You got
workhorses. That's right. Yeah.
What's your next adventure?
I'm actually going to Northwest Territories. So I'm going fishing lake trout up there, and I'm going to possibly film a muskox hunt. I'm not hunting the muskox, but there's a few hunters up there, and the outfitter wants me to showcase some of that too. So after that, then we got archery elk in middle of September, and and then deer and waterfowl. And
the archery elk, is that yourself or is it with Hunting Creek guys?
No, that's with that Hunting Creek. So he's a brand new outfitter, just got these allocations. So I'll be going with him he wanted to do first week of September, but I just can't do it because I'm just getting back from Northwest Territories. So I think we're going to shoot for like the last week of archery season to do that. So perfect. Well, super cool, guys. Do you have any final thoughts or messages you'd like to share with everybody?
We just really hope that more businesses reach out. This is going to be awesome for Canada-wide, marketplace. There's nothing like it yet, so reach out to us, and hopefully we'll get you on our platform and get you some bookings.
Yeah, super, super cool. Quick question. So how long does it take if someone wants to register? If I go on your webpage right now, how long does it take me to set up my account with you guys?
Start to finish, you can be done online in like an hour.
Okay, perfect.
Depending how complex your business is, but for sure it's very simple, very quick. Yeah.
Okay, cool, guys. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for doing this with me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Get Booked Inc. If you own a business, doesn't matter what it is, any type of booking at all, whether you are renting out kayaks, whether you're booking a fishing trip, or whether you have a cabin rental, a sauna rental, whatever it is, check out getbookedinc.ca. Sign up. It's totally free. And you're going to get some extra exposure and get some extra bookings. So thank you guys so much for doing this with me. I really appreciate it today.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Brody. Appreciate it.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.